Jesus was telling religious people how they really like the approval of men. They seek for the approval of men. They sit at the front seats of their places that they go to worship God. Synagogues, temples, kingdom halls, church buildings. Now listen. Nothing wrong with sitting at the front seat of somewhere. I remember thinking, oh, I don't want to be like those guys, so I'm going to sit way back there because I'm going to show my humility. Do you understand? He's not really saying don't sit in the front. Because if you're forcing yourself not to sit in the front because you're going to show how humble you are, you're actually being just like those guys. Do you understand that? Put it this way. Watch this. Okay, okay. I was a Jehovah's Witness, 30 years of my life, born and raised. We had this literature. We had Watchtower magazines and all these tracts and booklets and blah, blah, blah stuff. Okay, so what would really, what people wanted to do, well, let's put me. I mean, this was everybody, but I'm going to speak for myself, okay? So, it's Sunday. Sunday is Watchtower magazine study day. Lots of fun. What you want to do is they have paragraph 1. Paragraph 1 is read from somebody on stage, and then there's another person up there that is behind the microphone and podium, and he asks the question that the Watchtower says to ask of the audience, and the answer is in there, in that paragraph somewhere. Now, what you want to do as a faithful Jehovah's Witness is you want to have that magazine studied. You want to prepare. And most likely, if you didn't prepare or study, you're probably sitting in the back. because you don't want anybody to see that your magazine isn't full of highlighted underlining. Now, what I really want to do is get a nice, bright highlighter. Does yellow show more, or does hot pink show more? You know, I think hot pink, if I underline that, yellow is hard to see from, especially if people are a couple rows back. Because if I underline and I really studied this magazine, I want to hold it high so that people behind me can see. And you know, that yellow seems to be the most common to underline with, but man, that hot pink, that neon pink, that fluorescent pink, whatever you want to call it, that really stands out. I don't care if it looks girly, so what? I'm gonna do hot pink, yeah. Because I'm not ashamed to use the color pink. So I underline all over through the magazine. I even put notes. You know, I look up the Bible scriptures that the Watchtower might not have quoted, and so I put a line there and write down and all that stuff. P.S. Or, by the way, I do today enjoy studying my Bible, and I put lots and lots of notes. I use a pen, because pencil, when the pages rub together, pencil kind of just starts to get smudged and it disappears. So I get a pen, and I like to put the notes in there for myself. I look up a lot of Greek meaning of names and words, and Hebrew meaning of names and words, and I might reference one scripture to another. So I do that, but it's for me now. It's for me now. Sometimes I might like show you guys, hey, check this out. I mean, this, you know, not to show off, hey, look at, I'm underlining and look how great I am. Maybe, you know, that seems like a little residual Jehovah Witness in me or something like that. It's not for that. Because people always ask me, what kind of Bible do you read that has all the Greek and Hebrew meanings in it? What translation is that? Well, lately I've been using the King James. It's down there somewhere. And it's a big Bible. Where is it? Here it is. Using it this morning in a video I made. It's a big Bible. I was sent this as a gift. See, the problem with me is Bibles get worn out pretty easy by me. I mean, they get worn out because I use them, you know, but this is a big Bible, and it's new, and it has a lot of space in here for me to mark up. Here's my old Bible I used to use. This was a New American Standard Bible. It's warped as warped can be, and worn out as worn out can be, and every page is marked up like you wouldn't believe, but it's all pencil. It's all pencil marking, and I dropped it in water one day. I dropped it in the toilet. That's a good place to make as your throne room to study. I didn't do anything in the toilet yet. I just brought the Bible in there. Whoop! Flew off the sink, landed in the toilet. Oh my goodness. I put alcohol, rubbing alcohol inside of a spray bottle. I sprayed it all down because it was already wet enough, and I baked that Bible in the sun so it would dry out and all that. Oh, there went all that underlining. So, you know, it was time to get a new Bible, and I had gifts sent to me. My viewers have sent me Bibles, which I'm very grateful for. That King James was a gift. I have another New American Standard that was a gift. I'm not a Bible translation promoter. I'm not a KJV only guy, and I'm not a New American Standard only guy. I like to actually back up whatever translation I'm using. I like to use the Hebrew and Greek so we can get the full understanding of it, right? Shoot, I'll use the Jehovah's Witnesses Bible today to look up, you know, the real meaning of what they're trying to say in their translation, because that translation is very biased, right? Biased. What's that word mean? Well, it means that their translation is made to back up their doctrine, their theology, instead of basing their theology or doctrine on the Bible. Do you understand that? So that Bible is intentionally altered, biased, intentionally altered. It favors their doctrine. So there are word changes in there. So I studied Greek when I was Jehovah's Witness. Didn't have any Hebrew yet to study. That came online later on. But Greek, New Testament, I wanted to get in there and see. I'm not no Greek scholar, trust me. You know, I can't speak in it or anything, but I do enjoy studying it and seeing the meaning of words and all that. Anyhow, so when people will ask me, you know, where do you get, what Bible translation is that has the Hebrew and Greek? It's not. I go online. Bible Hub is one that I find simplest for myself to use. Bible Hub. I'm not even pushing or promoting them, but people ask me, so I'm telling you. I go to Bible Hub. It's an app, or it's even on, you can go on online and just type in Hebrew interlinear, Greek interlinear, and might show you Bible Hub, and you go on there. But I have the app, so it makes it simple for me. Boom, press the app, look up whatever I want. So anyway, and I don't just look up their definition and meaning, by the way. I get the Greek or Hebrew word, and I dig deep. I go all over the place, and I get to the root meaning of the word, the root meaning. Because sometimes, you know, concordances can have bias as well. Okay, so I got to make this short. You guys. You know, taking the first place in the synagogue, sitting in the front row. Does that mean don't sit in the front row if you go somewhere? No. Does it say sit in the back row to show humility? No, because that's false humility. Might as well go in the front. But what I am saying is doing things to impress others. I want to impress others. So let's get that Watchtower magazine. Let's mark it up. Let's get our Bible. Let's mark it up. And hopefully somebody that's, you know, pastor or elder or somebody that's in authority will be sitting near you, behind you, wherever. They will look at you and say, look at that faithful witness. Look at that magazine. Wow. It is very marked up. I am very, very, very impressed. I'll tell you, man, I should have just taken a songbook. Jehovah's Witnesses have their, what's called a songbook, you know, has songs, and usually this piano music plays or whatever they're doing today. And, you know, we had this song. I should have taken my songbook and underlined it to really impress people, and raise my songbook up and underline with a highlighter. So he studied his songbook. Yes, I did. Check it out. From house to house, from door to door. He underlined the lyrics from house to house and door to door. He's showing that that's a very important thing for him to do. Oh yeah, that's that operatic voice that, you know, if you can sing like that and people can hear you, wow. Don't worry about impressing other people, guys. Don't worry about it. Do the things you do for you. Don't even do them to impress God. He already knows what's going on. But if it edifies you, benefits you, if it helps you to remember things, that's what's important, right? That's what's important. Don't worry about what others are looking at. Don't worry about how others are viewing you. Don't worry about where you sit. If you sit in the front, maybe you just don't want to get distracted. Maybe there's other people in front of you that are moving around. They got kids, you know, and it's just a little bit of distraction. Or maybe you don't see very well. Or maybe you don't hear very well. You just want to get up close. But if you're doing it because you want that guy to see you and notice you, oh, look at me. I put on a really nice suit and tie. Right? That's trying to get people to accept you, to think highly of you, to give you the pat on the back. Ugh. Trust me, guys. Stay away from that. Stay away from that, right? Have true humility. Sit wherever you want, right? Sit wherever you want. If you want to study your Bible, do it. I'm not saying hide it. I better hide it because, you know, I did underline it a lot, but I don't want people to be impressed. No. Don't worry about that stuff. Just don't worry about it. But don't do it for the attention or the acceptance of men. You understand? I hope this has blessed you. I hope you have all a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.